Hi, I'm Maya Calaberta, and today's topic will be why emotional intelligence is crucial for academic success. Have you ever wondered why some students seem to handle pressure better than others, and why some students can work so comfortably in groups while others struggle? Well, it's not just about being smart, it's about being emotionally intelligent. In today's speech, I will be talking about why it is crucial to have the ability to understand and manage our emotions, and how it will positively affect a student's academic performance. Nowadays, we students are taught to focus and reflect on grades and test scores, but in many cases, the most important skills for academic success are those we don't get from report cards. Those skills come from emotional intelligence, which gives us the capability to manage stress, collaborate with others effectively, and bounce back from setbacks. This makes it not only a nice-to-have skill, but also a crucial component for pure academic achievement. I find myself fit for this topic because I've always been interested in the psychology of emotional intelligence, and I'm looking forward to present this topic so I can learn even more about having better sanity when it comes to the academic life around me. I have witnessed countless instances where students struggle with their emotions during school, exam preparations, and class studies. Since I have always been interested in this field of study, I have prepared myself even further by studying more articles about the emotional intelligence that all students should apply to their academic life. Developing emotional intelligence is crucial for academic success, as it equips students with the necessary skills to manage their stress, cooperate effectively, and to prepare for the resilience needed to have self-control during the challenges of higher education and beyond. Throughout this speech, I will cover 3 main points. For my first main point, I will discuss the impact on students who have low emotional intelligence. In my second main point, I will be going through and learning about the psychology of emotional intelligence. And lastly, my third main point goes over the role of academic motivation that students need in their lives. Considering and discussing why emotional intelligence is crucial for academic success, we can now move on to the first main point of my topic. That is, the negative impact on students who have low emotional intelligence. The impact that students with low emotional intelligence usually results in the struggle to manage their emotions, leading to increased stress, poor cooperation skills, and lack of resilience when facing academic challenges. As written in the article, Consequences of Low Emotional Intelligence Development and Methods to Optimize It, it said, students lacking emotional regulation skills are less equipped to manage academic success and personal challenges. The pressure of examinations, competition for higher education, and fear of failure can lead to overwhelming anxiety. It is important to know for a fact that having such emotional instabilities is not normal, and it should be taken to consideration to help such students with these phases. Now that we have talked about the impact on these students with the struggle, let's start learning about the psychology of emotional intelligence. Studying the psychological principles of emotional intelligence is essential for understanding its impact on the behavior relationships of students. The journal BMC Psychology Study found that emotional intelligence was positively related to positive psychological characteristics, psychological well-being, and academic achievement, and the effects were stronger among postgraduate students. This means that the students who mainly experience a positive emotional change in their intelligence were most likely postgraduate because they felt the importance of the effect on emotional intelligence stronger. Now that we have talked about the study of the psychology of EI, or emotional intelligence, let's move on to the role of academic motivation that students need in their lives. The role of academic motivation in a student's life is crucial so they can strive throughout their academic achievements. The University of Queensland, Australia said, "Emotional intelligence is super helpful for subjects like English, history, drama, and creative arts, where you need to understand or even manipulate human emotions. Interpreting a novel or playing a role is much easier when you can quickly recognize a character's motivation and feelings." This is saying that there are easy and fun ways to raise your emotional intelligence if you can find motivation in such subjects that make you enact, portray, or interpret novels that will help you notice the feeling of motivation and the presence in the novel or later on in yourself. All in all, having the positive impact of EI and having the motivation for academics through the emotional intelligence helps you know more about controlling your emotions and having a successful academic path. Having emotional intelligence as a student will help you with your academic performance, positive psychological developments, and it will motivate you throughout your academic achievements. The development of emotional intelligence is vital for academic success as it gives students the tools to handle stress, collaborate effectively, and remain resilient and in control when faced with collegiate and post-collegiate obstacles. That is why, in order to have a successful academic life, it is important to have the right sanity and emotional intelligence as a student. Thank you.